Well, obviously, let's jump right into it. So, after the show aired all and everything, or actually after the episode, after we're done filming, did you guys go out right away? How was the
Yeah.
communication? Like, tell me everything. Tell me how we are here
Looks like they did.
today.
Looks like they
We
did.
hit it off actually, like while we were still like we were like, but funny story is his friend actually signed him up, to be honest, for
Okay.
Pop the Balloon. So he really didn't know prior to until like a few days. He told him he was coming for his birthday and all this stuff. And then
Oh
it was
my
a few
goodness.
days too where he was like, "Oh, well, I signed you up to be on this." So he really didn't know. So I'm happy I stood on mine. But his friend
Mm.
was just like hyping the whole situation after and like facilitating. So that was really nice. But we just talked and we just like we really hit it off. Like just trying to get to
Good.
know each other. Like, where you from? Was this that? So, but yeah, we went out. We went to a rooftop after in
Always a damn rooftop.
Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
El Diablo or Diablo rooftop.
Right.
Yeah, we had dinner.
Something. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a really, really nice. We had dinner like 2 hours, and then we went to a
Okay.
lounge
Okay.
after, and we danced
All right.
all night, like Afrobeat.
That sounds
We danced
good.
till like 4 in the
Okay.
morning. Like it was crazy.
Y'all were outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was
Y'all was out there for real.
dancing. We was like, all the African soca. We had a good time.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
good
Because
night.
Tamia, you're Nigerian, right? If I've heard that
I'm
correctly.
actually Liberian. Yes,
Okay. Okay.
Liberian.
So
Just
actually, okay. So
Liberian.
you're a
Yeah.
Liberian.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yep.
you're
Shout out
all
all
about
my
the Afro
Liberians.
beats.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
mad. I kept saying African, African. I'm like, hold on, Africa's a
You should.
country.
Yep.
Just tell them. But people that don't know Africa very well, you just say like Africa. They be like, they
True.
what? And I'm like, but it's just West Coast. But I'm LIB for sure. I'm Liberian.
Okay, we got our Liberian queen here.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Greg, have you ever dated anyone who's African? Like, have you been around the Afrobeat vibes? Because she
I'm
said you
I'm
were just
I'm heavy
dancing.
Afrobeats already.
She seems more of like an Americanized African. Like she grew up here, and I don't know her backstory. I didn't look it up or nothing like that. But it seems like she is Liberian, and she just grew up in America. So I would say Americanized Liberian, Liberian American. Well, you could say African American, I guess, really like regular, but you know.
It's crazy
Okay.
because
It's just like, have you ever dated a Nigerian? Have you ever dated a Liberian? It's just like, I don't really know how to actually like the right question for that to be for me. If I was dating the Liberia girl that grew up in Liberia for most of her life, then came here and she might have had kind of an accent. She has some customs from back home. But if it's somebody that's Liberian that grew up in America from the age of like 3, then she's only experienced here.
I didn't want you. I wasn't sure I was going to tell you. I really didn't want you to know that I didn't watch the show before. But
Well, she
but
snitched.
but you know what it was. Once I had to get the details on it, would be in a dating show. My
Mhm.
God, shout out to my homie DJ Black Holiday from Miami. DJ Black Holiday, thank you, bro. You did a good job, my dude. I'm not
Oh.
And
even
he
gonna
was
front.
bringing him up. Like I
Yeah.
never
Okay.
think like he kept like coming by me and was like, "Oh, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's a real good dude." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Dang, he
He's
about
trying to get me off the
Okay.
market, yo. He be trying to move
That's
me
why he
off the
signed
weed
you up.
market.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, shout out to my guy. But I came in when we was out partying before. So I ran
Mhm.
into these West Africans. My guy Marvin, shout out to Marvin out there in Phoenix. He wants to come on the show now too.
Uh-oh.
Everybody want to come
Yeah, I
on
know.
this
We'll talk
show.
about
I
that
mean,
later.
they're seeing you too, and they're
All
Yeah,
the
yeah,
all
inspired.
the little daddies are like, "Girl, there's hope for us, please."
yeah.
Yeah, they're ready.
Yeah, it was a good. So when I came to the show, I really didn't know. So I'm always inviting people out. So I invited some people to your studio that night. So they came
Okay.
in, but he came in like dressed like he's about to be on the show. So I'm like, thank you for coming correct. You gonna come correct. So Marvin was the guy that really like showed us around like the places to go. So we was at it's a
Good.
late night spot we went to, little hookah lounge type vibe, and they was playing the Afro piece. So
Yeah, he
I'm
Okay.
said
happy.
everything
And then
was.
I'm Haitian. Shout out to my Haitian massive.
Okay.
And so I'm already in the culture. It's not like it's too far removed from how we
Right.
vibe already. So the fact that we was able to go out, enjoy ourselves, listen to the same. We have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Like once again, a lot of my people back home know me, and they be like, I knew it was gonna be her because y'all got a lot in
Oh.
common. Yeah, we got a lot.
We danced all night. He out danced me. Like he would not sit down.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, I just kept having to like go pat him down. Like, oh, you okay? You know. But he was out there. I was like,
He
this
was
man
shaking
is
a,
out
he
there.
was shaking a leg, and a dude in a bright red suit come in the club. You know he about to be shaking all types of legs. Don't care how he look.
Dancing me. How is this possible?
Give him one drink. Dude with a red suit like him, he gonna hold it just like this. And look how his facial hair is too, pimped out.
But yeah, it was a vibe. We had a great time.
All right. And now, so,
Okay. And he's a fireman, right? Or he works for the fire station or something like that.
where are you guys located again? I know you said you guys are right now in Minneapolis,
Minnesota. So
Minnesota.
I'm from Minnesota. He's from Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
North.
New Jersey.
Newark.
All right.
Newark,
So is
Newark,
this
New
your
Jersey.
first time being here? Like being together?
That's actually my second time here.
This is second time. I know.
Yay!
And I know it's crazy because he's had time off work, so he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come over there." I'm like, okay." Like, so we've been trying to get to know each other by like spending time with one another. That's how you can really know a person. And that's the
Definitely.
thing, like on the show, like people pop without even like just considering a date. Like just
Right.
go on a date, have a conversation with somebody, get to know somebody. Like I'm not gonna get to the end and be like, okay, I'm not gonna pick you because of this. No, let me have a conversation with you, see where your mind is, see who you are a little bit, you know, and learn you. And then, you know, I don't like that. Okay, I can dip, but give somebody a chance. So my mind was
Right.
like, at the very least, I'm getting a date. Okay, somebody gonna take me out. We gonna go eat. I know I'm getting a date. You know. Yeah, but
All right.
I did come on the show for love. I will say, like, I came with the intention that
Yeah.
God has something for me. If He's
Amen.
putting me on this path, then he wants to give me something, and He works in mysterious ways. So I'm a big believer in that, and I know my life is not like regular. So I just know, like, I've always had the feeling like I would meet somebody, we're gonna be married in like 2 weeks, you know?
Now that happens. The earliest I've seen somebody married from a relationship, personally, out of people that I know, the earliest is 3 months. I know somebody that met somebody, and 3 months down the line they got married. I know somebody that got engaged a month after he met the girl, then they didn't get married till 2 or 3 years later. It happens that much. But at the same time, like I always say, I might have said this before, but when you get older to a certain age, you can do a 2-year relationship in like 6 months. It's gonna feel like 2 years. You could date somebody for a year and it feel like 3 to 5 years, and you're like, how long am I dating for? You're like a year, but it feels like it's been 4. I mean, you could do a 10-year relationship in 5 years. It'd be like that. Like the older you get, you know, the less you beat around the bush, you know, a lot of the times, and sometimes put into the factor that, oh, I'm getting older, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to speed things up. No, sometimes it's you seen enough in life to know what's what. Of course, there's S factors to where you don't know where a person's mind is, but you know where yours is. But who you're dating, their mind might be in a slightly different place than what they present in front of you until you get in a relationship with them. And then you look more into them, then you might find out, you know, some flaws or whatever you can deal with over time. But at the same time, yes, when you get older, relationships, they move faster. It feels like, you know, it's just kind of feeling like you know, when they say you get older, it seems like time moves faster, the weeks go by faster, the days go by faster. You know what I mean? Other than high school, you're sitting in class all day and it feels like it takes 10 hours for you to get to lunch. Then it feels like you got to be in school for another 10 hours, even though you only got like 2 or 3 hours left in school. You know what I mean? So yeah, when you get older, time starts to move. It seems like it moves faster. In relationships, it seems to affect that too. So you be in a relationship with somebody for 2 years and it feels like 6. Some people, it takes longer for some people to meet the parents than others. Then if you have kids, you know, depending on kids' rule, that could be a touchy subject for some people. But most of the time, people don't even want you to meet the kids. Some people don't have people around their kids at all. They manage to do that. But some people is just like, look, I'm single. I got 2, 3 kids, and you know, 6 months until you meet the kid, or a year. You know what I mean? So hey,
Be together for like 50 years. You know, there's people like that. I know somebody like that. My friend's parents.
It happens a lot, you know. You'll be
Yeah, you
honestly
never
really
know.
shocked.
Yep. And at this age, I just feel like you should know what you want, know what your non-negotiables are, know who you are, and have some level of stability, a foundation that, you know, you've built with your life, with the time. You know what I'm saying? So I know my non-negotiables, and I know, like, you know, they always say, like, write a list, or, you know, write a list and give it to God, and, you know, seal it. And if it comes, like, he's gonna give you exactly what you want.
What you're
You
asking
know,
for,
not
yep.
what you feel like, or he'll give you what you need, not what you want. Let me say that. So, a lot of times what we feel like we want, what we need or want, is not what we need. And
Yeah.
so I came with the mindset, like, I wanted to go completely opposite from what I'm like, what's my type. I was waiting for you to say what's my type, because I was like, whatever my type is, I need to go the opposite direction, because it has not been working out for me.
So does Greg fall into that type, or you're saying he's the opposite of what you usually go for?
Greg is, in a lot of ways, as far as like
You better play it safe.
his character, but we are kind of opposites on a lot of things. Like,
Okay.
just getting to know him,
Okay.
he's very like, he's one of those go 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 people, like, you know, like, very like, and I'm like, you know, style type of person. And so, like, we are both high vibrating, but we're kind of like at different frequencies, it seems like. So
Okay.
that we've been working on that, trying to.
So Greg, what
Well,
about for you? Is Tamia your usual type?
I don't think, like, I would say no.
Okay.
I would say no. Yeah, I feel like lately I've been looking for. I feel like I've kind of switched my type. So no, before I would be somebody be like, I would be one of those guys like I don't have a type. I was one of those dudes.
Okay.
Okay.
As I got older, like, you can't just move like that, like, frivolously. Like, you need to have a type. You need to
Right.
have balance. You might not know what your type is, but you need to.
Like you know
So,
what you
like,
like and you don't like.
exactly.
If we're talking about physically, I'm gonna say some people might see that as a red flag. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. But once you get older, you've seen enough. A lot of people take it this way now, and they go, "Hey, I like what I like. Whether it's slim, thick, tall, short, you got, whatever, voluptuous body, whatever the heck, nice face, nice, shape, light skin, dark skin. I don't like your hair, whatever." That becomes neither here nor. When you get older, you've seen so much. Like a lot of my friends, including me, every single girl we've dated. I mean, some people have a type, but at the same time, girls that we've dated seriously, none of them look alike. My best friends have dated all types of women. None of the women look. They might have a type, but none of the women, like, outright, just straight out front, they don't look alike. My friend over here, every girl he's dated, they don't look alike. My friend over here, who's dated 5 girls seriously his whole, they don't look alike. Nobody has women that looks exactly like the last. Like, no, they're all completely different as far as body types and looks. Now, as far as personality, when you start looking for other things, the way somebody lives, the way their life is, their financial way they handle money, is you start seeing certain aspects of their personality and the way they act towards certain things in certain situations that be more of a pet peeve when you get older. Now, you know what I mean? But I guess you can add that, and maybe they're talking about that too when they're talking about types. You know what I mean? But
I will say we're both heavy affirmation. Like, I'm big affirmation.
oh, there we go. We're talking about affirmations. Okay.
Heavy affirmation. She's heavy affirmation.
Affirmation.
Yeah, you're happy. Yeah, you know, like, when you write letters to God and that's the thing. Like, when I
That's not necessarily affirmation, writing letters to God. That's more of like written prayers.
I'm heavy writing things down, like putting it in stone.
I'm always saying it. I'm like, we got a lot in common, and she's like, kind of. I'm like, yeah, no, that's
Manifesting? Is that what she's doing? Writing down her manifestation?
really the same thing. You know what I mean? But I let you live. Like, you just, how you do it is how you do it. Like, you say you different, you different.
Yeah.
But, like,
He's just calling it affirmations, and that's not affirmations, what she's doing.
I look at her as being heavy affirmation. I know I'm heavy affirmation. So, like, I even put an affirmation out there about the type of woman I want God to bring into my life.
Is that
You know what I
her?
mean? So I ask for professionalism. I ask for somebody that is
Okay.
a supporter, resourceful.
Okay.
So although, and I'll speak to the little bit of the show that I have seen from some of the men in the past, like, I'll never see somebody come out and present themselves. That'd be queen. I've never seen somebody come out, present themselves well, and then disrespect them or, like, nitpick. Like, I see some stuff, I'm like, yo, Like when I seen her come out, like this is a gorgeous woman right here.
Right.
So
Period. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yo, so when it's as the show's going on, if you had a balloon, you really don't get to talk. You really gotta be quiet if you have your balloon. So that was kind of like when I watch this show now, I look at it like a science. I look at it like y'all like mad scientists, like putting little raps together and seeing what happens. Let's get an older crew. Let's get a younger crew. Let's put a brown rat with a yellow rat and see what happens. But and that it's a real like for those that really like peer into the mind, like it's really intriguing how people
Yeah.
interact in the way the show's set up. So you don't really get to say anything. You have a balloon and don't get to say nothing. So you hear some of the stuff that's going on. I'm like, yo, what are they talking about? I couldn't say anything. So when the opportunity came for us to be one on one, outside of the questions I asked, you don't know anything. So the only thing that kind of like veered me was Minnesota. So I'm like, that's not good. But and I like I said, if you know me, you know my little long distance situation was kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
He said he had a bad
Uh-oh.
experience.
I had a bad
So it
experience.
was
I had a
like a
bad
red
experience.
flag for him. But we talked about
Uh-oh.
it.
Yeah, and she's
sorry.
and to me she's an awesome woman. The more I get
Yeah.
to know her, the more I feel like more intrigued. Like she the real deal.
Yeah.
She the real
Good.
deal.
And
Okay.
likewise,
So,
like he's really like proactive. He's very intentional. Like he means what he says, you know. So he's very like I'm gonna do it. You know, whatever he say he
good.
gonna do, he's gonna do it.
Appreciate that.
So, how long were the both of you in Arizona before you ended up going back to your homes? It was just that one night?
That one
One night.
night, yeah,
Okay.
One
All
night. We
right.
popped off though. We did it right.
yeah, we kicked it.
You
We
Damn,
did.
that sounds like a fun ass night. 2 hours on the rooftop, then the next 2 hours dancing.
I can't correct. I can't
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
I hear some of the stories like, yo, so like I'm in a group. So when I hear other people talk about what happened after that night, I'm like, yo, you ain't do this, you ain't. Like, I'm like, okay, like,
You
hey,
know,
all right. Don't
we
ask
were
me what I
always shocked
did.
as well.
Hey, I was like, oh, word, that's how y'all did it. I was like, I didn't even say anything. Sometimes you don't even wanna, you don't wanna hold your trophy up. Let me just take my trophy home. I know what I did. Like I know what it was.
Yeah.
A win is a win. You don't gotta scream. You don't gotta let everybody know you up.
So once you guys went home, how did you guys plan your next trip? Like, how was the communication? How did you guys decide that he's going to come to Minnesota instead of you go to him? How did that all happen?
She came to Jersey first.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I
y'all
Okay.
skipped over that part.
Damn.
yeah. So it's his
Yeah.
birthday was
That was
on,
New Year's.
on the 24th,
Uh-huh.
and so he wanted us to link up like on New Year's, like go to New York, watch the ball drop. I'm like, okay, hold on now,
Wow.
like.
That's one thing I don't think I will ever do. I've never even considered going like for years because just looking at that crowd down below, I'm like, maybe one time. I always thought about myself going out there and experiencing that one time, but I just don't. I might be over it completely.
I was like, how about we
Completely.
plan it and then, so
Maybe from a rooftop in New York, but I don't know. I don't
we
know about the
decided
crowd on the
like I'll
street.
feel more comfortable if I come there, kind of see what he got
Okay.
going on. And so I went on the East Coast, and we had a great time. He had everything set up for me. He
Oh my
we went to the
gosh.
Hamptons. We went to like the Hamptons, really nice. He had a friend out there, have a big old house. We
Okay.
kicked it.
Nice.
We went out
Okay.
to eat,
All right.
at a really nice
Wow.
restaurant. He's planned a spa day. Went to the spa all day. We were there for like 12 hours. It was crazy. Yeah, one of those
Greg,
like
you on to
Chinese
something.
spas. It was amazing. Amazing. We was in the sauna room. We took naps together. So that was really
Wow.
nice. And
And how long were you out there?
what was it like 3 days?
Just 3
Yeah,
3
days.
like a
days.
weekend.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
made sure you had the whole itinerary
Every
set, huh,
day
Okay.
we
Greg?
had everything
Jam
ready.
packed. Jam packed.
Yeah, my oxtails ready. I was like,
Oh, yes.
I didn't want to be no poo putt. I didn't want them thing pop the balloons full of a bunch of poo putts, dudes that not doing the real deal. So
Yeah, very intentional. I'm loving
very
this. Both of
intentional.
you
Very,
guys.
This is
Yes.
nice, man. That's a nice picture.
So then you were out there, everything went great. And that was how long after the show that you went out there?
That was like what?
that was like a month and
A month
Show was
after?
in
Okay.
December.
Yeah.
No, that was like 3 weeks later. Like maybe
3
three and a
weeks.
half weeks later. Maybe 3.5 weeks.
Okay.
It was a month. It was the 13th. I remember.
The 13th?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 3
For
weeks,
sure.
not a month.
For sure.
All right. So that whole month in between then, like you guys were talking every day, FaceTime text, like how was that?
We chatty patties.
He always says
We chatty patties.
Patty. Yeah, we talk every day for sure.
Okay,
We talk
good,
every
good.
day since we matched for sure. I didn't even think about that.
Nice.
You know.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right. So you went to Jersey, had a blast. You guys had a good
Yeah.
time, and then you said, so this is your second time back
Now
in
I
Minnesota.
gotta make a disclaimer because like, and
Oh,
I told her this. Like people know me in my little in the fire world, they know me. You know what I mean? So
okay.
like everybody was like, "You gonna bring her out? She's coming to town."
All the
Bring her out.
firefighters,
Where's
it's a
she at?
thing right
Bring her
now.
out.
Like
She's in town. You want to go home early? You
the
want to get ready?
firefighters are really lit on top of the
So
little.
you met them all?
Nah, she does
I
not want
told
to
him
go
like
Ah,
absolutely not. I am not about to be going to the firehouses. But they watch out the all the firehouses
Yo,
in his area. It's a thing.
I
So
told them they
shout
looking
out
for
to
you.
all the firefighters.
They looking for
yes, definitely.
her.
Shout out to the firefighters.
They looking for her. They looking for. I introduced her to some of my friends that was in.
Just hopefully it doesn't get to the point to where they see her out on the street and they try to say something behind his back, like, you know, he been doing this, you know, because he said he was already kind of popular and big in the fire world. So hopefully nobody got no dirt on him. You know what I mean? Keep everything in a safe tone.
Town. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
so
want to
she
show
did get to
Or
meet
actually, people be lying. So sometimes there's some shit you just can't help.
some of your people, just
Yeah,
not
yeah. I
the
wanted to show her
firehouse.
more, but you know what I mean. I kept it. She gave me one day to take her around. Like, all right, I'll give you like one day. You make
To
it
hang
count.
out.
To hang out with other people. Like make it count.
Yeah.
But she's very intentional about us getting to know each other personally before we
First,
go.
yeah.
Bring everybody in. Like I want to be
That
about
makes
it,
sense.
so.
That makes sense.
Okay. No, that does definitely make sense.
Yeah.
No, so now after Jersey, he came to Minnesota. How long after
Yeah, he
that?
came on his birthday, which
Yeah.
was like the 24th.
Wow. Okay, so you were there the 13th,
Oh,
you
no,
said?
no, it was.
My birthday.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
Okay, so it was 3 weeks after that was
Exactly.
Jersey, and then he came for his birthday, January 13th, the week before his birthday. And
I had plans to travel. I just got back from Trinidad and Tobago. Once again, shout out to Trinidad
Yeah,
and Tobago. That's my
that's my
spot. That's my spot. To my people, shout out to Trinidad. Yeah, I had already made travel plans, and I didn't want to like get away from travel plans. So the
Right.
first time my little vacation time opened up, I said, let me go see her now, and she treated me very nice, very nice,
Took care of you.
very nice.
Tamia, did you
very
match
nice.
that energy? Did you have a whole itinerary for him as well?
Hey, she did very well.
What
Yeah.
Okay.
She took me to the Timberwolves versus the Warriors basketball game.
Yes.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
It was kind of crazy, right?
That's kind of easy. If we like a team, we like a sports team. I mean, I don't say easy as far as like, you know, sometimes tickets can cost a lot. But at the same time, if I'm coming to see you during a certain time and it's like some games going on, and even if it's not my team, if it's a game, if we go into a game, come on, man. It's kind of like a giveaway. Like that's super easy, but hey, at least she was thinking.
He
You know what I
was
mean?
so
It wouldn't take that much to think if your man likes football or basketball, whatever sport he likes to watch. Take him to a game if you can afford to do that. Not asking, but if you can take him to a game, that's gonna be a big plus.
fanned out at the game.
Yeah, I'm like, look. I don't got listen. Yo, you ain't gotta worry about me. I won't listen. Listen, you ain't gotta worry about me being modest.
It was his
I
birthday.
don't have no problem shouting for joy. Let him know I'm happy. I was having a like, what? And like I'm a Steph Curry fan, but I'm in
Okay.
Minnesota. This is Timberwolves land, and she's a hardcore Timberwolves fan. So like,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
She's a
wow.
they playing
Timberwolves
the
fan.
Warriors. I'm like,
Y'all gonna have a split household.
they playing the Warriors. I'm like, let me hold up.
I know one household where it's like the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. So both like the couple has like things in the house where it's like Panthers over here, Eagles over here, and sometimes the colors are like split up in the house and stuff like that. It's pretty tight.
You chill. A word.
See, look, your household y'all don't gotta like the same team to be together. I don't like it because you like the whatever the hell. You know what I mean? That shit don't matter.
All right, cool. Like, all right.
What else?
Steph Curry. I'm sorry.
What?
Steph Curry made the shot, turned around, did the wiggle. I got it on camera. I'm good.
And he saw Steph play.
I'm good.
Yeah,
She took me to some 308 steakhouse.
get
Chop
it right.
House.
Get it right. 801 Chop
801
House.
Chop House.
They're like the
Okay.
number one steakhouse in Minnesota.
I got the
Oh.
Minnesota Viking players eating next to me. I got like, I mean, the doctors over here eating next to me. Got the clams and the oysters.
So
Like,
it's a real nice steakhouse, is what I'm hearing.
what? Yeah. It is together, very together, very
Oh,
together.
okay. I gotta put that on my
Happy
list
with
as
it.
That
well.
sounds good.
Yes, very well.
Yeah, I know you and BM eating real good over there. I seen it.
Very. The
I
queen is
see it.
definitely
I follow BM. I'll be seeing it.
in her queenship for sure, for sure.
Yes.
That's my solo spot. Okay, I go there by myself
I
and sit at the
appreciate
bar
that. I
and
appreciate that.
drink my little wine and go home.
Yeah, that was a vibe. That was a vibe. I
Good.
appreciate that. I'm in the hospitality
Is that a birthday cake slice or something like that? That's fire. That's tight, man. This is nice.
industry, so like I know what it is when you go into a nice place. Someone's really trying to show you a class of their city. That's what I wanted, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank
Oh,
you.
guys. Okay, so then you guys did the steakhouse, you did the basketball game. Anything
Yeah.
else fun?
That was like
you
a
did
jump
while you're
off.
out
We got
there?
our nails done.
We got our nails done.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that.
And he
everything.
takes care, like he makes sure like my nails is done, my feet. I've been braiding his hair and stuff. So we
Oh.
kind of, you got to kind of like alleviate, be an asset to your partner. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a
Definitely.
liability. Make sure you're like he's paying somebody to do his hair. No, you're not about to be paying nobody. You can use that money on my nails. Okay.
I didn't think about it that way, but okay.
Yeah, but
I like it. I like it. I take it. I take it.
yeah.
He made
Love
soup. I
it.
made soup. We took turns cooking.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are chefing it up as
Okay.
well.
Supervised. She can cook. She can cook. She can definitely throw
I cook
down.
African. I can cook
She
like
can throw down. She likes it spicy.
Okay.
I like
You made
it
him some
spicy.
Liberian food yet?
Honestly,
That'd be one of the first things I would have you make. If you're from a different country or your family's from somewhere else or something, then make me some of the food that y'all have. I want to taste what that tastes like ASAP. Because if you can't cook that good and you're a woman, I don't really hold that against you like too much at all for real. Because you can't cook, we gonna both learn how to cook. I can cook, but you know what I mean. If we want to, I don't really be pressing women on like, oh, you already know how to cook, or you just trash. No. Some women know how to cook, but they don't know how to cook that many things. But we gonna both learn in the kitchen, or sometimes maybe if she likes you, it's like down the line, she'll take the initiative to learn how to cook herself and have fun with that in the kitchen by herself. And they say, hey, I've been working on my cooking. I made you something. Come through and try it out. You know what I mean?
I haven't. And
Okay.
we're trying to lay off of the rice, and we eat a lot of white rice.
This is true.
We're going on a diet.
Okay.
So
Okay, just cut out the rice. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
we're trying to get fit. We're living a vida loca. We need to bring it down a little bit now. But I'm definitely gonna get him. I already told him he's gonna be hooked once I start. Matter of fact, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'll make you some cassava or something.
Girl, listen, because I'm Congolese and we be eating pondu, and all the time I'm on TikTok, I'm seeing Liberian cassava leaf, and I'm like,
Girl,
let me find out they make it like the Congolese, and we over here.
Yeah. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Like he's gonna be addicted, so I just need to prepare him to be like, oh, can you make some soup? Can you make some soup? And I don't want to have to deal with that. And I know it's gonna be a thing. Like asking me to make soup, it's a lot of work. Okay, but
I'm trying to get her on this tea vibe. I'm a tea man, so she says I'm always trying to sell tea down.
I mean, I saw her sip a little something. You drinking tea too?
Not enough. She got
you want some tea? You want some tea?
So that trip was great, your birthday trip, and then now you're back. How long after?
So
your birthday was
my birthday
13th?
Jan, like it was like what last
It's
Friday.
been like 2 weeks, like literally.
I've been gone though. Like I look.
He told me he was like, so he's offered like a month from work.
I work a lot, but
Damn.
So this the only time.
I'm a firefighter in the city of Newark, New Jersey. I'm a
That's a goddamn 24-hour job.
prior to single man,
It's like days on and then days off.
no kids, no wife. So like a lot of times during the holiday season, the firefighters, the family guy, they want to spend time with the family. So like I'm at so that winter season, I'm at work. Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
New Year's. But come January 24th, I'm out. Like I'm ghost. So like I had like a month off. So in the month off, I'm kind of like bouncing around. So I spent time with my moms, time with my pops. So when I heard the opportunity to do the show,
Oh yeah, and thank you for your service.
I was like,
being a firefighter.
let's do it together. Let's do it. All the comments. He ain't know what. I ain't know what. Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. Yo. You don't know me, comments. You don't know
Oh
me. What
my
they call
gosh.
reaction? All the
All
biters,
the
Yes,
all the
videos.
exactly.
biters.
Oh my
Yum
goodness.
yum 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 yum. What do you do with all that? What do y'all do?
Yes.
BM. What do y'all do with all the yum yum? I don't watch enough, but I know. I'm like, that's not Arlette. That's not BM. Who are these people? Like Atlanta. I was not in Atlanta. I wasn't in Cameroon. I wasn't in Philly. But that's my piece.
They,
Like
they gotta do their
they
job.
got, come on,
Everybody
stop
gotta do
biting.
their
Yo.
part,
Be
you know?
original. Work
Oh
on
my goodness.
yourself, y'all.
So how
But
long are you there now? This time around?
this time to what? I haven't quite decided when I was
He
gonna
will
be there.
stay forever if
Oh
that
damn, he don't even know when he gonna leave yet.
was the case.
The rest of the days you got off for the month, however far it was, you gonna use all up your time at her spot.
But yeah,
She said she wanted to get to
Tuesday,
know me.
okay?
She said she wanted
Right.
to get to know me.
He's there in the
Hey,
flesh. He's
sometimes you
there for
gotta just
you.
pop out and show them, like I'm right here,
He's
baby.
like that, but I'm like trying to ease into things, you know what I'm
Yo.
Uh-huh.
saying? So, because I've been single for a while too, like, and it's kind of crazy, like,
Oh, we know what's going on here.
people our age and our age bracket, we've been in like super hustle grind mode,
Sure.
like as
Mm-hmm.
millennials, and just
Sure.
trying to like build a foundation for ourselves that a lot of us didn't have. And so like going to school, a lot of people are in school for like 4 years, 6 years, like,
Yeah.
and as African American women, we're the most educated, if
For
you
sure.
didn't know, women, so education is important. It takes time to like figure out what you're going to do and like get, on your path. And so I've
Yeah.
worked hard to like build my career, my foundation, my brand, my business. So, and, like just become who God wants me to be. So it takes time for you to learn yourself. I'm really like trying to be more like I'm at the stage of my life where I'm intentional about what I
Mm.
want. Like I've lived a full life. I
Right.
I have the degrees, I've had the success, I've had the my brand. I've done everything that I wanted to do for myself, and I know God has more for me, but I am
Mm-hmm.
in a space in my life, and most people our age are ready for a family. Like some of the late bloomers, I call us. We came late. Everybody's having kids when they were like teenagers, 18 early. And we was like, no, I'm going to school. I'm going to study and be, an engineer. Nobody thought that.
And
But,
then remind me of your ages again. Tamia, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36, Greg.
I just turned 42.
Okay.
And we have no
42.
children, but we've been like super like when I look at him now, I say I know why he's super grinding mode. Like he's hustle hustle, and I was like that too. But now I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
Hey, I'm just saying, look, both of them they don't got no kids. For the last few years, there have been more women at the age of 35 to like 47 that have been having kids more than the women that are, in their early to mid to late 20s. The older women have been outdoing them having kids.
you pull it back now.
We
Pull it
have a
back
lot
now.
in common. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot in common. Even with the
I'm
times
seeing
about,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
even the times at our store,
Yeah, we both own a store,
yeah,
our own brand, so that was interesting.
I
Okay.
feel
Y'all
like
both own your own stores, like brick and mortar stores, or just companies where y'all sell stuff?
she has the same
Or just one of y'all own the actual store? Or both of y'all? Shoot.
kind of presence amongst her community, her people, like I have amongst
Mm-hmm.
my community and my people. So like I tell people, sometimes it's not the ocean, it might be a pond, it might be a puddle, but that just might be your puddle. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
she's definitely somebody I could see just from, what I know of her being around. Like when she speaks, people pay attention. Like she's not no rookie. Like she's a real deal. I say
Oh,
all
I'm
the
not like
time.
that.
Okay.
I like
Real
that.
deal.
Okay.
She's a
I
real
put
deal.
my
Yeah,
patches
for
on me.
sure.
I give you
For
your
sure, for
patches
sure.
too, babe. He's
For
like
sure,
that
for sure.
too. To be a bike rider, I just think that's just so amazing. Like nobody really gives them credit for the things that they do. Like you always think
Honestly.
about like law enforcement, but you don't think about the first responders, like the people on the scene, like on an accident, or if your car blows up, or if you're locked out, like those are the firefighters, first responders. But
Yeah.
to actually like fight a fire, like people are running out of the house, they're running in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of courage and it takes a certain type of
Mm-hmm.
person. And so I can see his like spirit, his will, and his courage to just like excel and survive and be your best and like, pave the path forward like fearlessly.
Yeah.
So I love that part. I love
Yeah,
that.
I'd like to give my condolences to the family of Augie and Wayne Brooks, two firefighters that we lost in the city of Newark, amongst Padilla, my guy, Mr. Captain Ice Camp, etc., etc. So,
Yeah, and shout out to all the
yeah,
firefighters
I'm
May they
in
rest
firefighters
in
in
peace. Yeah.
Africa,
in California, around
exactly.
the U.S. So,
And if you know, you know,
yeah. Yeah, it's the brotherhood. They got love.
Yes.
From Mr. Fireman,
Brother, but
so I let in the fire where I do t-shirts. So like I'm Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Fireman T-shirt.com. Everybody knew from Fireman
yeah,
Okay.
T-shirts.
Is that your store? Like you sell T-shirts and clothing?
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you
that's
kind of jumping right into my next segment. So
go for it, go for it. All right, let's talk about it.
so obviously I see you guys are doing really great. We're gonna keep watch on you guys. I don't know when your next trip is. We don't know when Greg is leaving. He might stay there. We don't know.
Girl, he might be trying to move in. Like, hold on.
Oh shit! Come on, let's not slow down. Hold on,
Just go ahead and clear a drawer
we don't want to mess things up.
for him, okay?
Slow down.
You guys don't really leave
I
it.
want to squash my room like too.
Oh man, how much stuff? What is he leaving there?
And now, so any upcoming projects or anything we could be
I actually want to listen. I usually, when she says upcoming projects, I usually just be like, all right, that's it. But for them, they talking about they got their own stores. I really want to hear this part.
on the lookout for from either one of you guys? I know, Greg, you mentioned your website, your T-shirts, anything else?
Like fireman-t-shirt.com, that's my website.
Okay.
I'm
Fireman
doing
T-shirts.
events by Pierre, that's my event planning business. We're
Okay.
also talking about doing
Okay.
a joint venture with event planning as well.
Okay.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Trinidad and Tobago, so if you're interested in attending Tobago Carnival this 2025.
Usually when people do stuff like this and they do like, especially if they already got their own businesses going on, the motivation is already there within both of them. So once they do a joint venture together, what happens is down the line, both of them will end up doing that full time and leaving their work because they might do some projects where they get bags that are so big. They're like, man, we're making what we make in 3 months in a month. Like, we should just do this. And then they quit their jobs and they start doing that full time.
You can contact me on my Instagram. You see promotion coming out at Fireman T-shirts with an S. And we can get you to Tobago Carnival. You can come party.
You can get the firefighter love.
You get the Firefighter Love T-shirt for Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Inspired by Pop. Well, I had this one before, but like I like the fact that it was already inbounds with the red Valentine's Day.
Love Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so it was cute. It was.
All right, what she got
always do a
going on?
Valentine's Day sale, so it was real cute. So like I thought, what better opportunity to
Okay. Shirt is hard as a hard shirt.
take advantage of that theme, if you
Right.
will. And Madam.
For me, I'm in like my low key mode right now. I just came out of beast mode and I'm trying not to be like the Incredible Hulk. I want to be Bruce Banner right now. So like I've owned like multiple stores. So I recently just sold my stores. I have 4 stores in the mall, in the local malls around here. And so I was a big part of the Black business movement, entrepreneur movement in Minneapolis, like after George Floyd. And so that was like a big thing here. So it was an honor to be.
Yeah. What happened with that in your area? I guess maybe they held it down the right way because of the fact that a lot of Black businesses ended up getting destroyed anyway and burned down. Now, some people say that was a setup, or they were setting that up themselves to do that to try to get insurance money and blah blah blah. I can say one example that I said, maybe not. I might have said it somewhere else, but not here before. Trina, her friend's store got messed up by the whole George Floyd, and she got the insurance money. I think it might have been like $25,000 or something like that. She got the money, and the money wasn't enough to open the shop back up. It wasn't enough money, so she just had to figure out what else she was going to do with the money and how to flip it or whatever. Some people say stuff like that happened, and they set it up themselves just to get the money so they don't have to work anymore, or they, other people set it up, government and all this other stuff, and they set up blocks outside the street, and they had agents putting graffiti on stuff. That actually was kind of a thing where there are people instructing people to put graffiti on certain buildings and stuff like that. And I even saw like some secret special agent, I'm going off on a tangent, like breaking the windows to like shops, letting everybody go in. I'm like, what the hell? What type of CIA op? So it was real stuff going on, and there were people that were in on it. Even another shop that was in Los Angeles that was prominent by T-Rail back on Fig, if you know that podcast. Him and his wife, think that's his wife. I think that's his wife, right? Heather had a store and they had a sign, "Don't destroy black businesses." It was black people and Spanish people that came up there and started destroying the business anyway. And he was like, "Wait a minute, it's black owned. This is my shop." And they were like, "Man, F you, we don't care." They left and came back with Uzis and guns. And then by the time anything crazy went down, like this alarm went off, and then the army started coming down the street, clearing everybody out. Good thing you're survived, homegirl, and you made it far enough to sell them. So
able to, set the tone for, women in fashion. But I have my website, Catwalk Glam. It's Catwalk with a K. You guys can follow my Instagram and go to my link. We sell like hot girl stuff, like birthday girl, like, if you're going on a trip or something. So more like exclusive fashion. But I'm an engineer, so I'm in my career trying to climb up the ladder and kick the door open.
Okay, we got a fireman and an engineer, and they're both doing their whole business thing with clothing and everything else. Okay, this is nice. They could be a power couple easily.
Represent for
This is nice.
women engineers. So I focus on that a lot, but I also do taxes. So I do a lot, and I mentor.
If you need your
And she does taxes too on the side once a year.
taxes done,
You guys are
if
busy.
you have a business,
Okay, the tax thing, I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip that.
Yeah, we need to bring it down. Like we need,
Yeah.
but we are busy.
yeah, if you have a business and you need your taxes done, this is where you need
She's
to
our
come.
girl.
Yeah.
I also wanted to speak on I'm doing a venture with the live stream where we'll be donating money to like a nonprofit, the Gift live stream. So if you're on my Instagram or whatever, you find information about that as well.
All right, well, they got the whole thing going on. All right, good luck to them. I mean, this has been filmed a while ago, but all I say, I don't know whether they're still together or not. I'll see you down the line or whatever, if they're still together or not, or whatever else. So I mean, it seems like they should be, right? Business together, power couple trying to make things work, but anything can go wrong. There's couples that the world sees perfectly together, and the couple knows that the world sees them like that, but the inside of it is, we see people get divorced and breakups still happen. We love the couples. Oh my God, how could y'all do this? What happened? And the couple knows this, but it's a lot different on the inside than it is on the outside. You might hate the hell out this person or grow to hate this person real bad while the world loves y'all together. You know what I mean? So hey, can't shake it. But yeah, good luck to them.